con figura. Mezcla lo sensual, la calle y la finura. Cuando quiere no disimula. El papá a la calle se bebe y se fuma. Quiere un tipo que la presuma. Su burri heavy, güey, el jacuzzi con espuma. Chingando, escuchando a Peso Pluma. Esa falda chiquitita, ay qué bonita te queda. Ella la veía de los días, ahora es cuando se pueda. Y de la uni yo la saco hasta donde se pueda. Y las demás que sigan envidiando, por eso no prospera.
Oh, oh, diablo mami, oh, naciste pa' mí, oh, bebé te noté que no eres de aquí. Oh, diablo mami, oh, naciste pa' mí, oh, si esto fuera un draft, tú fueras first pick. Yo no sé si encontrarte fue cuestión de suerte. Adivino tu acento, vaina es mi punto fuerte. Pero salte de donde sea, mami, quiero tenerte en la cama de los estoy gritando real hasta la real cara cuando baila. Sé que de todo me distraía. Baby, solo avisa cuando salga, mami, para hacer de cosas que yo sé que te gustan mientras esperamos que el sol caiga. Ese cuerpito de bikini como Tini, y ella lo luce en bikini en la playa en su corillo mientras Pedra y Martini. Los pibes haciendo Willy, pero ella dentro de la mini titerita de barrio escuchan en Manuel y John mi mami. Ojalá te quede a dormir acá. Quiero aprenderme tu nombre, pero no me dices nada. Yo no sé cuándo viniste, tampoco cuándo te vas. Yo siempre ando por la isla por si me quiere encontrar.
Oh, diablo mami, oh, naciste pa' mí, oh, te mudaste pa' acá o viniste de trip.
Oh, diablo mami, oh, naciste pa' mí, oh, si esto fuera un drama, tú fueras first pick.
¿Por qué le digo que no? Su adiós duele, pero duele. Que mientras yo me enredo en otras pieles, ojalá que otro me la consuele. Su adiós duele, pero duele. Que mientras yo me enredo en otras pieles, ojalá que otro me la consuele. No me voy a olvidar la llamada cuando me hablaste para terminar conmigo, diciéndome que ya estabas cansada, peleándome por unos culos que ni sigo. Pero al final te ganó la duda, cambiaste un cheque por la menuda. Y si es así no busques mi ayuda, yo ya no soy el que te desnuda. En la calle andas hablando mal de mí, ya lo sé, pero no dices todas las cosas lindas que te di. Ya lo sé, aquí no pasa nada, vaya con Dios. Relajadita que el que sobra soy yo. Si me preguntas que si esto me dolió, mi amor, ¿pa' qué le digo que no? Su adiós duele, pero duele. Que mientras yo me enredo en otras pieles, ojalá que otro me la consuele. Su adiós duele, pero duele. Que mientras yo me enredo en otras pieles, ojalá que otro me la consuele. Quiero que estés pa' mí, mami, dime si tú estás igual, bebé. Quítame estas ganas de chinita, se me pone cuando con el pasto le da por fumar. Mami, te noto tensos que valía. Tú sabes, mami, dale, pide lo que quieras. Gucci, Prada y cartera. Ella es tranquila, pero encima se acelera. Ja, es que bien no es cualquiera. Yo te estoy mirando y tú encima gritando. La noche no está hablando, diciendo que hasta cuándo. Y yo no sé cómo me enamoré de ella. Es que mi sexo le llevo a las estrellas. Mami, no sé cómo me enchulé, baby, contigo. Será esa adrenalina de hacerlo escondido. Y me salvaste tú. Mi amor, si sabes, si sabes. Sabemos lo que hacemos, nos gusta el peligro. Soltera, quiero que estés pa' mí, mami, dime si tú estás igual, bebé. Quítame estas ganas de chiquita, se me pone cuando con el pasto le da por fumar. Mami, te noto tensa y otra. Todo lo que nos prometimos se queda en el acto de Briquet. Juntos descubrimos los chismes que te amanecer. Te llevé pa' papi, te llevé pa' que cuide y querías comer. Ojalá me hubiera dicho que era la última vez. La vez que robó tu día, me
shit, this guy right here. This guy right here. Alright. Don't wait on me. Don't wait on me. Don't wait on me, yo. Don't wait on me. Don't wait on me. Don't wait on. Remember the one day I took that L and everybody hated me, and I already forget about that now. I actually, maybe I don't. Don't wait on me, yo. Don't wait on me. I told you guys. I told you guys what I was doing today. Nice entry at new. I'm still holding this, you know, gold. I broke it down this morning for you guys. Broke it down well. All right. This is all I got to say for today. That's all I got to say. We were live New York session today. Was anybody here? Hopefully you guys were on New York session. We were live. I told you guys about this trade hours ago. Told you guys I was looking for swings on the daily. Was looking for the daily to flip, and the daily flipped. Now we're going up. So it's basically like I'll see you guys tomorrow at this point. Like, you know, I'm kidding. See you guys next week. See you guys, maybe see you guys next week. We'll see. Anybody who's on this morning or what? Who am I talking? Like we're all traders here, right? I broke down gold this morning. You guys should be able to see the charts too. Like the charts are pretty clear this morning. I'm not the only one who can look at the charts, right? I went over what I went over. Daily flip was on the right side of the news today. Let's just say. You guys hear what Trump said? What's up, guys? Who's this guy? Who's this? Might be spam. Who's that? Who was, again, if you're in the inner circle, I broke down the chart on stream live. I told you guys about the accumulation this morning. We had the accumulation, the shift. And even coming into this week, I said, like, if you're looking for reversals on gold, wait till you see that first shift in price. Like, anybody who's in the inner circle on the weekend, I did a session and I talked, if you're in the inner circle, the session I did before the week started, I even said, like, if you're waiting for a reversal, wait for that first shift in the market. I told all of you guys, every single one of you guys that I'm buying today, that I showed you guys that I was in buys this morning. I sent a signal out. If you're in the inner circle, sent a signal out for gold buys at 43.80, 43.70 area. That smashed take profit for 1,000 pips. Full take profit got hit 1,000 pips. I broke down the chart for you guys live, so I don't know, you know, like fucking broke down the chart for you guys perfectly this morning. And now, and everyone's quiet. and now I'm getting messages. I'm already getting messages from I'm already getting messages like, can I buy, like, I'm already getting messages. And I guarantee you there's something that I said on one of the sessions earlier to move forward already. I guarantee you there's something that I already said. Because I'm already getting messages like, yo, what's next? I'm already getting the messages like, what do we do? Oh my God, yo, I'm already getting the text, the WhatsApp, everything, the DMs. The funny thing is, you guys don't even realize there's already something. I already gave you guys what we could do thinking forward on the first session I did this morning, and people are still like, that's what I mean. Some of you guys are looking for a 5-minute answer in hours of work, right? Like, it's like, go to your job and try to get go to your day job, your 9 to 5, and ask, try to get paid your full paycheck for 5 minutes, 10 minutes of work. Because it's like, I'm already getting messages, which is pretty, like, means like a lot of you guys are not paying attention. Because again, if you go on the stream I did this morning, I already said what's next. There's already another play. Like, what's next? Like, I said it on the stream this morning, too. Bruh. I gave you guys 1,000 pip trade today. What more do you guys want? If you're in the inner circle, even if you were live earlier, I went live public. If you're in the inner circle, gold buys 43.80, 43.70 area. Gave you guys a chart. You can see, again, we're all traders here, so am I the only one that saw it today? Because it's very quiet today. I'll call it like, dude, this was a big trade. Gold did its biggest drop in history, like one of the biggest drops in history. People are asking me why I was looking for buys. I'm like, dude, like, all right. Like, look at the chart, right? Number one, gold did one of the biggest drops in history. So, I pretty much said every single reason of why I'm looking for buys, even before I entered buys. Literally had one of the biggest drops in history. Smart money accumulation. This was smart money accumulation. I even said it earlier today. Right, we had smart money accumulation. That first shift up, I said 4,100 is probably the bottom. This could be a big trade. If I hold this for the week, this could go to 4,600, 4,700. This could go to 4,600 potentially even. Like, this could be a big trade, decent one. This could even go to like 4,600. We had that shift, right? Like, gold was falling, price is crashing, everyone's panicking. There's still a lot of uncertainty, so price being low, it did set up for a buy, and price shifted here. This is a shift in price here, this move up. That's what I was explaining this morning. Now we're at 4,500, and if you were on this morning, I already gave you guys the next play this morning. Like I said this morning, if it confirms itself more, if the daily flips, like I said, if the daily finishes strong, today's probably going to go up. Today's candle will probably be bullish. If anybody was on earlier, I was talking about the daily candle. If you watch the session, that's what I mean. Like, every session, I'm probably saying something. Like, some of you guys are looking for like a 5-minute signal. Meanwhile, like, everything I'm talking about, I talked about almost 12 hours ago. So everything I'm about to talk, so you could already be like further ahead. Like, there's a lot of things I talked about like 10 to 12 hours ago, right? Whenever I streamed in New York session. And it's like, some of you guys are late to that thinking. Like, it's like that thinking of, oh, what's going to happen? Like, if you were on this morning, we were talking about the daily candle, and if it closes bullish, which it was looking like it was bullish today, right? In the morning, if you're on the session. Candle bullish. Now look, today's candle's probably going to continue up. And everyone's wondering what's next. And I already said, I said this morning, if price keeps confirming itself with buyers, if we break up higher, if we get more expansion, my exact words earlier today, if we break above, right? We talked about this. That could be your next play. Maybe there's a continuation, right? I'm gonna go over it in a minute. Price could be trying to go to 46, 4,700. We did have, again, smart money accumulation there. I went over that this morning. That's a clear accumulation right there. Some of you guys think about, a lot of you guys are looking for sells, which I mean, yeah, market could have continued the trend. I looked for a couple sells towards the kind of like the end, and then I realized, you know, like this isn't how I trade now. The market being this low, okay, not going to be selling low so much. Like market did a huge crash, so I'm not going to be looking for any more sells. Like I was looking for a couple sells like on the first kind of opening of the market. I even sent a signal for sells. It didn't hit. It's like at that point, it's like, all right, market's super low. Like you want to buy low in a sense. I talked about this morning, if we get above 4,500, damn, babe. Oh, fuck. I'll see you guys next week, basically, type of thing. Like, basically, like, I'll see you guys next week. Like, look at the daily. Like, your evidence, like, you already had evidence the market was going to start pushing up kind of on open, or like today. Like, it could still drop down, like, come back to like, it could go back below 4,500. But yesterday, bullish candle. Day before that, long wick rejection as well. Inside of that, accumulation. Everything I went over today. I went over this today. I broke it down live in front of you guys on the chart. If you're in the inner circle, you got the analysis today. I gave you guys the charts, took the trade with you guys in front of you. So there you go. GG, guys. I hope you guys caught the trade. I hope you guys understood the assignment when it comes down to one of the biggest drops in this is the biggest drop gold's ever done in history. It's going to recover a bit, right? Hopefully you guys understood the assignment. Was I chasing buys? No, I took, one firm buy and, one at a time, one setup at a time. Waited for confirmation. Market gave you multiple confirmations. I went over those things already, live in action. Long wick, lower low. And then smaller time frame. You have that smart money accumulation right there. You have that shift up. Perfect shift up in price. The market already did a huge liquidity sweep. Right? This was a break of structure in price. Like price, this is what accumulation looks like. It has a break of structure in there, right? We went over that in the morning. Which is that first shift up, this swing up. Even if you're in the inner circle on the weekend, I told you guys something. I said, if you're in the inner circle, I said you're gonna want to wait for something like this to get a reversal. Right? Those of you guys that are in the inner circle, I did weekend sessions. People asked me questions about reversals, and I said, well, you want to wait for a bigger identity of that. Right? I was showing you guys examples on the 5-minute. If you're in the inner circle, I prepared you guys for this. Exactly what I did today, I prepared you guys on the weekend. Those of you guys in the inner circle. Go back to the session. Like, it was there. If you're in the inner circle on the weekend, I was describing to you guys how you want to look for stuff like this just on like a 30-minute chart or a 1-hour chart, right? I was showing you guys examples on the 5-minute here and there. I was even using some examples from trades that I went for last week, like on accumulations. I showed that like this right here. I said, if you're going to look for a reversal this week, you want something like this on a 1-hour or a 30-minute. Saturday, Sunday, inner circle session. Saturday and Sunday. Some of you guys might not be really paying attention to the work because I prepared you guys for this. On if you're going to get a reversal, you want to wait for a bigger phase on a 30-minute or a 1-hour. My exact words, go to Saturday and Sunday inner circle session, and this is what I was talking about. How you want to wait for some accumulation, and that's exactly what I ran down this morning on the live stream. I said, I referred to this over here. I showed you guys this on the weekend, this right here. I said something like this, where like the market shows a shift, right? If you go back to the Saturday and Sunday inner circle session, I ran this down. That's way of thinking, okay? We talked about this on the weekend. Go back to Saturday, go back to Sunday. Those of you guys in the inner circle, I streamed on Saturday, Sunday. Forward thinking. This is called forward thinking. We talk about this often. If you go back to Saturday's session, those of you guys in the inner circle that we did, why did I use that example? Well, that was the last like big drop we got like this on gold, right? I use that as an example. You can see accumulation there. Same thing that just happened. Now it's like you have to see if the market maintains structure. You have to understand the phase that the market just underwent, how that usually goes moving forward. Who's like buyers are in control, smart money accumulated here. Like ultimately, like price is like confirming itself, breaking above here. You want this to break and probably look for pullbacks, you know, maybe possible pullbacks. Could try to retest the range that we just broke out of. We just broke out of this range. Could try to retest the range that we just broke out of. We just broke out of that range, so there could try to be pullbacks back to the range that we broke out of. See this? Low. This is a shift. And like the market expands up. The reason I'm going over something before that's happened is because you have to understand how patterns behave. Like what's in front of us is something I've seen and been through and understand maybe more than some of you guys do. So it's like I'm using a recent example of something that's similar, right? Like this high gets taken out. You can see how the market stays above that high, goes on, and it just carries on. Eventually, there's still like a bigger retest of that whole accumulation. So like this could be an important accumulation phase for the market. depending on how it maintains it overall. While it's starting to break out, because when something works like how it's supposed to, you usually just go with that. Like how, like, it tells you like kind of who's in control. Like if something's like working how it's supposed to, kind of gives you an idea of like what could be in control, what side the market's generally on. Even if this were to maybe like shoot up a lot, it could have like a big retracement back into here and still. So I mean, like, watching the range that we broke out of overall. Yeah, gold's crazy. I mean, one trade, you might take some losses. I showed you guys some losses last week. Look where the account's at now. I'm gonna like, it already hit my targets. It's above my target, like 300 pips. It's like 300 pips above my target, so I should probably close this one. I have some trades on MT5 still. Big day loading. Big week. We'll see. This trade, I might close this trade and just, I still have trades on MT5. Like, I told you guys this morning, like, I'm holding swings. So a swing's not an hour. A swing's not 5 minutes. It's not 30 minutes. Like, it's a swing, right? So, I mean, that was how long ago? How long ago did we stream in the morning? 10 hours ago or so. 10 to 12 hours ago. So, I mean, that's the point of, like, I'm holding a swing. Not trying to look at the charts a lot. We streamed 10 hours ago, like 12 hours ago almost. Looks like it's about to hit this take profit. It's like, it's above my, oh yeah. I like seeing the color blue. Oh, it's gonna hit this. It's gonna hit this live. Maybe. Oh. GG. GG. That's all she wrote. For moi. Told you guys, like, remember what my account was at end of last week? And it, of course, it hits take profit, blasts up 100 pips. Well, that's done. Now, yay. Bro, that was from 12 hours ago, 10 to 12 hours ago, live stream, guy. If you, like, I broke this down, so I'm still holding some trades on MT5, small positions. 10 hours ago. Go watch that stream if you missed it. I haven't streamed 6 hours ago to update some things. Hopefully you guys weren't over here trying to sell against me. If you guys are selling against me, if you guys are GG. Hopefully you guys weren't going against my buys. Hey man, I like my buys. I tell you, I like my buys. I'm just stick to my buys from now on again. I'm gonna just stick to my buys. Sticking to my buys. Told you guys, I'm just sticking to my buys. Let me stick to my buys and peace. All right. Don't ask me about my sells. Don't ask me about sells. You guys want to sell? So let me stick to my buys and peace. Don't message me like, why aren't you taking sells? Let me take my buys in peace. All right. Let me take my buys in peace. There we go. That one bounced back. Make it back in one trade. All right. You make it back in one trade. Make it back in one trade. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a pussy. Make it back in one trade. Don't be a scaredy cat. Make it back in one trade. Dog. Make it back in one trade, fam. Alright, so yeah, like maybe we broke out the range, made a new high here. We're making a higher high. Structure's holding. Smart money accumulation, full on. Blast off mode. Don't say I didn't tell you guys. Don't say I didn't tell you guys about the buys. Making a new high. And yeah, like I said, was looking for the daily to flip. Like I gave you guys all the info earlier today, and everybody's asking me, "Yo, what's the trade?" And it's like, you had 12 hours to buy, pretty much 10 hours. Wait for a big pullback, right? I even said, like, if you go look at the session from 10 hours ago and 6 hours ago, you guys are sleeping on me. I even said daily candle. If the daily closes bullish, today's gonna go up. Like, we just dropped. It was actually simple. If you overcomplicated it, it was actually more simple than how, like, realistically, like, that's it. Like, buy the dip, daily candle bullish, accumulation. If you overcomplicated it, then try to look at it as simple as it was. Because, like, realistically, daily candle bullish, like, you had the wick rejection. Like, different indications, right? Probably oversold, stuff like that. Different indications. So if you overcomplicated it, don't look at the news so much. Look at price. Trade what you see. Because, like, I focused on what I saw, I focused on what I saw at the end of the day. There's a lot of news, obviously. More uncertainty than ever. More uncertainty than ever right now, for sure. Nice. That was solid. See, one trade. Make it back in one trade. All right, there you go. I'm gonna make a new Telegram. You guys aren't. There's like 4,000. There's thousands of people in that Telegram. People aren't active enough. I'm gonna make a new Telegram soon. For the people who really want to be active in this shite. Even Discord. What's going on with Discord, yo? What's going on in there? Y'all sleeping today? Are people sleeping today? Did anybody catch buys today? People sleeping today? What's going on today? I think everyone might be sleeping out there. You guys awake today? Anybody out there? Tell me you guys caught buys. like, yo, like, bruh. Bruh. Bro calls out a buy and hey man, you guys must be like, man, quiet day. I see people taking sells and stuff, and I'm like, gee, there's people taking sells. I'm looking at the chats. So, I mean, yeah, you gotta wait for pullbacks. Like, if you go watch the sessions from today, guys, I gave more than enough info to catch these buys. I even entered them live with you guys. I sent the signal if you're in the inner circle, so. I have some physical gold. I've mentioned that. I've talked about that stuff. That trade hit take profit. Could still be in it, but I'll look for pullbacks and try to scale in. Probably going to look for pullbacks on the daily candle. Maybe daily candle can wick down a bit. More back to that range. And see if there's any pullbacks, any dips. That trade was crazy though. Who caught buys? Anyone catch buys today? Let's see. Anyone? It's a quiet day. Crickets today. It's like crickets. It's a quiet day. Nobody caught. I'm disappointed. Disappointed in you guys. People are sitting here looking at me like, oh, what do we do? And I'm like, yo, fam, it was good swings. Like market went crazy. Anyone catch any buys today? Let's see. I want to see. Because I know you guys are. Everybody already wants the next trade. It's like, bro, I just closed out literally that trade in front of you guys, $9,387. I'm not aggressively looking for the next trade, right, guys? We went over a lot of stuff today, right? Oh, we gotta wait. You gotta stay patient. You gotta stay patient. You gotta stay patient. I just got out. You guys saw that trade literally hit take profit live. Yeah. Just got to update. Probably back to the range. And it's crazy because it's the same thing I went over this morning. Wait for the daily to come down. That's what you got to do. You got to wait. You got to stay patient. Wait for the next entry. It's a spot. There was a good entry this morning. New York session buys. Market even pumped up. Retested that. Now we're above the range. Could pull back. Could pull back to the range. Maybe retest it. Daily's looking bullish, so rejection candle on the daily. Today's already up. Like realistically, like the market's moved out. You guys saw I had a point. You guys saw the lot size on that trade? It wasn't that big. It was a 0.6, 0.63 or 0.69. That made $9,000, $9,300 some odd dollars there. So it's like, the market's, if you caught some good trades, hopefully you guys did. That wasn't even a big lot size. I mean, wait, stay patient, let the market come down. It broke above that resistance. It's probably going to try to pull back to like the range, maybe even a bit inside the range. Retracement. Nice day, lads. Nice day. Hopefully you guys caught, man. I'm looking at the chat. Usually, man, you guys been. Did everybody? I think. See how patient I was for my first buy. See how patient I was for the first buy that I took this week. Patient. I was patient. Waited for the evidence. I hope you guys weren't taking buys like as the market opened up this week. Were any of you guys like chasing price? Like, I waited for some clear, obvious evidence, which was this for me, smart money accumulation. Some of you guys sound like you were getting in buys early this week. I'm serious. Serial. I am serious. Some of you guys sound like. Some of y'all sound like. Like I said, you're gonna need like a pullback, unless like gold might there's still a lot of uncertainty in the world. Like, we gotta remember that. And gold just, like I said, every session, this could be the bottom. So I'm not speaking in hindsight right now. Like, I'm speaking what I already spoke, right? The bottom, this is a bottom. So it's like how much this wants to go up really depends on a lot of factors too. Like, this is a bottom that could be set in. Gold could try to easily rally back up. Gotta watch it. That's why I was looking for them buys. That's why I came on in the morning, in the early mist of the morning, 12 hours ago. I said, guys, I'm in buys. Like I said, this is what I'm doing today. My spider senses were basically tingling today. You know, that was it. You know, came on, boom, bam, bang, bang, boom. I should have went fucking full port on those. I didn't have a big lot size, but market's moving crazy right now. You know, so maybe get a pullback on GLD. What a day! 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 Yo, crazy. Love these kind of days. Anyone chasing buys coming into the week? If you were, you would have got wrecked. Like, yeah, if you were chasing one candle. This is what I said. This is what, if you're in inner circle on Saturday and Sunday, even like coming into the week, I said, don't just chase like one candle coming this week. Wait for like an actual accumulation phase. Wait for a sign of accumulation on a higher time frame. Don't just look for bounces. There were a few. But notice, like, today was the first buy I took. Sent it out. Chilled. Hopefully something. Oh, still got some runners. Sir Deadpool. Damn. Crazy. Let me see the chat. Close area. Caught the buy. Buy's caught. Hi, bro. Hello, bro. What's good? Was liquidated before the move. Don't wait on me, yo. Don't wait on me. Of course, still holding. Oof. I am. I'm trying to send screenshots. I'm just streaming right now. It looks like I have a lot of trades, but I actually have a standard lot. It looks like a lot of positions. It adds up to a standard lot. I counted every single entry. No, this isn't a. This is not a. This is like a funded account, but it's not like a challenge. It doesn't have a challenge for its instant funding. I had to buy it. Oh wait, gotta wait. Gotta stay patient. Market just ran up on the open. Would love to see a pullback. We've had some bullish days. Like, we had some bullish movement the last couple, like, coming in after the market made that low. We had this move up bullish. We just got another like big move up bullish like today. There's been some bullish moves day by day. If you look at Monday's market, they had a big bullish move today. Kind of like going into today, bullish. So like tomorrow could be an interesting market too. Like by the end of the day, like for even New York session, like how this pulls back and when too could be interesting. Like when the market, because you could always see like New York set up for good entries today that pushed up. Yo, you gotta wait. Hopefully you guys stay chill. Like I'm just chill. Like I said, coming in this week, could be chill. Like not be too aggressive, because the market is flying thousands of pips right now. Yeah, there's still uncertainty. I mean, if this war is gonna end, Trump's confusing. Trump's kind of confusing. I mean, headlines. There's breaking headlines every hour on this thing. This is like
the public sphere from the Iranian side. For example, the president.
Well,
some of these have been put out into the public sphere from the Iranian side. For example, the president of Iran has said that one of the things that would need to happen would be security guarantees, assurances that the war would not be resuming. Reuters has cobbled together a list here that you see here. Compensation for wartime losses. We've even heard the Iranians use the term reparations. Formal control of the Strait of Hormuz, no ballistic missile program limitations. That last one especially is going to be a difficult one for the Israeli side to swallow, and more than likely from the Americans as well. There are indications that Iran has said that they're prepared to dig their heels in on all of this, believing that they have some degree of leverage, which is why when you listen to people here in the Israeli public, they're not putting a lot of stock into the potential for any talks here, believing that the gap to bridge is just simply a little bit too far wide. And most people here believe that there's still a ways to go in this war. Well, some of these have been put out into the public sphere from the Iranian side. For example, the president of Iran has said that one of the things that would need to happen would be security guarantees.
Well, I think we're going to end it. I can't tell you for sure. You know, I don't like to say this. We've won this. This war has been won. The only one that likes to keep it going is the fake news. I mean, the New York Times, you read the New York Times, it's like we're not winning a war where they have no Navy and they have no Air Force and they have no nothing. And we literally have planes flying over Tehran and other parts of their country. They can't do a thing about it. Well, I think.
it's just.
But no leaders left. The leaders are all gone. Nobody knows who to talk to. But we're actually talking to the right people, and they want to make a deal so badly. You have no idea how badly they want to make a deal. And we'll see what happens. I want to thank Pete Hegseth. The job you're doing over there is really incredible. No leaders left.
A 5-day window, still no confirmed deal.
With our great Patriot missiles. Think of it, they shot 100 missiles at one of our aircraft carriers, the Abraham Lincoln, one of the biggest ships in the world, actually. And out of 101 missiles shot, every single one of them was knocked down in the sea. Think of that. Think of what that means. 101 missiles, highly sophisticated, very fast missiles shot. Out of 101, all 101 were shot down, and now, for the most part, lie at the bottom of the sea. And pretty amazing, right? Pretty amazing. Our military is amazing, Pete. You know the attack I'm talking about recently? 101 shot. I said, wow. I saw that. You can see we have sort of pretty good equipment that we see. It's called the red line. Those red lines were thick, right? I said, that's a lot. And then we saw them one by one just get shot. Ever, you know, most people, you don't have.
$1 billion for damages. 2 million. Yeah, the whole 2 million total. Yeah, like looks like they just monetized that thing. Markets are surging. Yeah, like if you saw 5-6 hours ago, Trump said something. He was speaking. He was like, we're talking to the right people. We're gonna make a deal. These little peace talks and this, and that. Was the markets really pumped on that news. Even Bitcoin, and then further pumped even more. I think Bitcoin went up. Stock market went up. It was a bit of a pump, like literally like down here. It was interesting if you saw the markets and if you were watching like in real time, like able to see like kind of how things were being said, you would have noticed like right when he said something, markets started pumping. Iran has reportedly approved all GCC European and foreign ships passage at $2 million. Not in USD. Oh, shit. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Apparently, they might not be charging USD. Excluding Israel and American vessels. Looks like they've monetized that now. It's like, now the war is about keeping the strait open. But before the war, it was already open. Now, Iran's going to be collecting 2 million. I don't know.
What was the turning point to make you want to pursue a ceasefire? A few days ago, you said you wanted to continue bombing Iran. Now you want to pursue peace talks. Was there something that happened?
The fact that they're talking to us and they're talking sense. And remember, it all starts with they cannot have a nuclear weapon. Just, I said yesterday, they said, what are the top 10? I said, well, number 1, 2, and 3 is they can't have a nuclear weapon. And they're not going to have a nuclear weapon. And we're talking about that. And I don't want to say in advance, but they've agreed they will never have a nuclear weapon. They've agreed to that.
How do you ensure they won't have a nuclear weapon? Your former Border Patrol chief.
And Xauusd says we won't stop it. Yeah, this guy's saying we won't stop attacking. It was our decision.
Actually, they gave us a present, and the present arrived today. And it was a very big present worth a tremendous amount of money. And I'm not going to tell you what that present is, but it was a very significant prize. And they gave it to us, and they said they were going to give it. So that meant one thing to me: we're dealing with the right people.
Is that nuclear related?
No, it wasn't nuclear related. It was oil and gas related. And it was a very nice thing they did. But what it showed me is that we're dealing with the right people. Actually, they gave us a present, and the present arrived today. It was a very big present.
You got a present? You see that? Yo. He got a present. What's going on with that, eh? They gave him a present, oil. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it was oil and gas related. What, is this true? Like, I don't even know, man. I don't even know what to believe anymore. What's this? Who's this? This is Iran's parliament speaker. We are aware of what's happening with the paper oil market, including the firms hired to influence oil futures. We are also seeing the border Jaboning campaign. But let's see if they can turn that into actual fuel at the pump or... Jeez. Some harsh words. Some harsh words there. Some harsh fighting words there. Some harsh fighting words there. You know? Some harsh fighting words there. That's an older video. Bit older. Iran says we have just one message for... Oh. Jeez. Alright. Alright, Iran says we have... One of our marriages is supposed to come closer. There's some fighting... Damn. I think Iran's been preparing this for like 2 decades, though, for probably a ground war. Look what happened to them a long time. Yeah, UK Prime Minister... UK Prime Minister... Saudi, UK stepping in here. Feeling the... Oh! Iran drone strikes Kuwait's international airport fuel tank. 33 minutes ago. See, like, I don't know. They got Trump's words, which are supposed to be like meaningful and, you know, ease things off. But then, like, here you go. Shit's popping off already at the airport. Base is on fire. What is going on? Ground troops. Someone sent a chat this weekend. Let's see. Caught some buys. Tokyo. Got double my daily goal. Oh, nice. It's been hard for me. First year making money with trades, so I can't really complain. It's been hard for me. Yeah, I mean, the market right now is definitely an experience to go through. Let's say some unprecedented times. Especially if you've been trading for, you've been trading, maybe depending on how long you've been trading for, going through experiences like this, they could catch you kind of off guard in a sense of like adapting to the volatility. This shit not ending anytime soon. Scale fast. I think they said they're stopping attacks. Yeah, like they did, but apparently that was fake news. Maybe it's just like a strategy to calm things down while they deployed more ground troops, because what's being said is there's ground troops on the way. There's already thousands of there, and then there's like more heading, so this might take to like a ground mission. There's this island that could be an issue, or either it's an issue or just easy to overtake for the US, but apparently US has possible plans to deploy like even to this island here. See this island? There's Iran. The 5-day thing might have been, some people in the chat might even know, it might have been fake. Like Iran said it was fake news. The 5-day thing. I think it was Trump just trying to like ease oil prices, because if we look actually, where is that 5-day thing here, for instance, like, so Trump said the 5-day thing. This kind of contradict what Trump said. No negotiations have been made. Maybe he's just saying that because what he says is just ends up happening or something. But there's still strikes going on. Like look, in this place in Kuwait, strikes just happened. There's still a lot going on all over in like Lebanon, Jordan, all over the surrounding areas from Iran. And then it's like, does Israel stop? We got Iran here. Here's an interesting thing. Like Iran's right here. You got this island here, right in the sea. This island here, which I think has the largest oil refinery on it. There's really a thing called Oil Boulevard. I think this, Oil Beach. This island is what the U.S. wants to take over because it has. I think this is where it has a big deal of oil here, made here. Look into it. That's what's being said. The 5-day thing, I don't know. The 5-day thing. Yeah, I wouldn't buy here. I would wait for pullbacks. Like, could be sells. Like we're at what 45.50 previous support zone. So yeah, like realistically, like, we're not gonna buy here, guys. The market just made like a 500,000 pip, 1,700 pip push. But yeah, like you could get some sells. Like you're at an area where it could rebound back down. Like maybe reject here, bring some sells down. Could potentially go down if it holds like what's that, 45.50. That 45.50, like 45.70 area there. There's a previous support there to the left. So it's like, I wouldn't look for buys here. If you're looking for buys, you want to wait for market to potentially like come down on a dip, like a good dip down. If it just stays here, like let's just say it just stays here and doesn't really move much for hours. For hours, it just kind of stays here. Then it's like, okay, it could be a push up. Like if it just kind of stays here and ranges, drags around like on smaller time frames, and just kind of like ranges around here, then it's like, okay, it could go for like a push up. But yeah, there could be potentially like a drop, push up. Yeah, the whole 5-day thing, I don't know. Yeah, Israel, there's a lot going on in Lebanon. So, this isn't even about Iran. Like, Israel's like this whole war is affecting Gulf countries. And look what's happening all over here. There's all these, like, fire alerts and stuff, strike alerts, all this stuff. Israel's attacking, here. So as big as this for U.S., it's like, damn, yeah. We got a few things going on. So, like, look, 1 hour ago, Iran tells the United States it does not want to resume talks with Whitlock and Kushner, prefers negotiates a vice president. Oh, okay. So, yeah, we're hearing more of this word here, negotiating, talks, calm down. Maybe the 5-day thing, yeah. There's a, you know, everybody's going to be looking at that 5 days. Like, what happens? Fuel shortages in Europe as early as next month. We saw that. Israel says it needs several more weeks of fighting to complete war objective in Iran. There you go. And look what they're like. They're bombing Lebanon. International law. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, after this, it's like the world's probably gonna be so, like, I don't know, after this, like, the world going forward, like, is interesting. This world relies on oil, as we can see. I think future generations are screwed because we're gonna eventually run out of, like, oil and gas. Like we're good. Like, anyone who's alive now is, like, good, but, like, I mean, like, future kids, generations, like, imagine the world running out of, like, oil. That's when the world stops right there. Like, that's gonna be then the Terminator. International law, though, a lot of countries are like, man, who do we trust? As we know, anything can just pop off anytime now. Yeah, see, like, so this 5-day thing, like, you know, Trump says 5-day. Trump probably was just saying, 5 days to maybe ease things off, to make Iran think, we're just going to chill. And then, boom, come in there. And 24 hours later, boom, boom, boom. Like, literally. That's kind of like, seems like he's the kind of guy that would do something like that, no? Yeah. It's like, we're gonna pause for 5 days and chill, you know. Never mind. 4 hours later. Israel, if that was 4 hours ago, Israel says they achieved major tactical strategic gains against Iran, but admit they have not secured full victory. And then 1 hour ago, 2 hours ago, says they need to keep fighting for more weeks, several more weeks to complete their war objective. Projectile hits nuclear plant grounds in Iran. Hey, man, Trump did say if they don't, like, they're like, he did say we're gonna go for the big ones. So, fuck, I guess that's, no cap. I guess no cap. I mean, like, the thing with gold is it looks like there's a trigger back of demand in it, so it's like, is it bearish? No, maybe it just flipped right back to bullish, right? So, like, I understand, like, it could hold itself up here and, like, still try to run up. Like, it might not do the biggest pullback. There could be more control for buyers, and it could still try to push up. But, yeah, like, a bigger pullback could be good. Lots of news, yo. It's like, holy, like, every hour, every 2 hours. And this is just one page that Bricks News, like, they're a pretty good page that I like to follow. They post pretty frequent updates, like, on the hourly basis and so, and a couple other ones, so. Yeah, like, Iran's over here accusing the president of manipulating oil as well. Absolutely insane oil drop. This is, like, another good page you can follow on x.com, Bull Theory. I like to follow some pages that post, like, frequent news like this just to kind of keep up with things. Shout out them. Shout out Bull Theory. There you go. There's their shout out. The U.S. 3 hours ago. Okay, yeah. The U.S. is seeking a 1 month ceasefire with Iran to hold peace talks, per Israel media. Holy, lots of stuff here. Is this real? Let's see. Israel, Channel 12. A ceasefire for a period of 1 month will be announced according to mechanism. But Iran said they don't want to negotiate with them. They want to only talk to vice president. Interesting stuff. It's a lot of back and forth, yo. Who's telling the truth? Well, Trump doesn't want the stock market to crash, and he definitely doesn't want oil prices to explode, right? You know, the safe spot for oil would be like back in like the 70, 80 range. Like, Trump doesn't want oil prices to explode. He also doesn't want the stock market to crash, right? Like, too extremely. It's probably why he's doing some of the things he's doing. That might not make sense, but to show you things can be manipulated easily. Yeah, so I mean, wait on gold. What's crypto at? What's hype at? I want to see. If hype's at $40. Hype is actually performing very well in the crypto market. Tau. I saw Tau was up like 20% today, I think. If you look at hype, I like hype's at $40. Nice. Bro, hype's been going up. Like, hype's been outperforming Bitcoin the last few months. If you look at it, hype's gone up like 82%. Like, hype's up. Hype's up 111%. Like, hype's moved 100%, 90, 100%. In the time that Bitcoin has dropped. In the same time, the January 19th. In the same time, Bitcoin has dropped and gone up, rebounded a bit. You know, it's rebounded a bit. Hype's looking like a nice coin because Bitcoin's been down. That tells you something about it. That tells you there's something there. Usually, like, I've done good with coins like this. It's performing well despite how the general market has gone. In a timeline, if we're looking at like a really defined time when obviously it dropped too. Like, it dropped with Bitcoin. You can see this thing's up. So when Bitcoin's ready to find its bottom, go into like a full bull, this thing would probably be a strong coin. Yeah, I'll wait on gold. I mean, I'll stream later. If you're in the inner circle, I'll probably jump on or something later. Just to see where the market's at. Like, it might not be anything different than what I talked about too much on this session, to be honest. I gave you that. Don't say I didn't tell you guys today. Yeah, I might jump on later. We'll probably talk about some of the similar stuff. Like, if you're looking at the chart again, you can see this area here rejecting. So there is some previous support there to the left. Really looking for the market to see if we could like come back down to the range, like retest the area that we just broke out of. Just keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. I don't know if the peace talks are legit. Oh, man. Whoa. Both makes are awkward. Wait for my next signal. Oh, XAU, man. Watch out. Diddy, man. We got Diddy in here. Watch out for Diddy, yo. Watch out for Diddy. Watch out for Diddy. We got another Diddy. Ground troops in Iran by Saturday. Right before the weekend, eh? That's what they're going to do. So it's like the market Need to make 2,000 by Friday. Well, you just got to focus on the setup, right? You don't need, like, it's need to make 2,000 by Friday to achieve 10,000 a week for the first time. That's good stuff. Like, you don't want to look at a number like you have to achieve it. Like, you have to get there. Obviously, you have goals. You want to hit your, you hit your targets, hit your milestones and your achievements and stuff. But you don't, there should be no race to get there, right? In a sense of I have to. Because even if you made $8,000 this week, that's an amazing week, right? Holy, I was seeing that. So there's another Diddy in the chat, but the baby oil comments, and I was reading that. I'm like, whoa. Holy. I have a lot of XRP. That's like top 5 on my portfolio. Probably top 3 right now. XRP, I'm an XRP holder. Holding a lot of XRP, actually. I'm an XRP holder. Like, I'm a long-term holder on that. Oh, I forgot we came below $1 completely. I haven't looked at the XRP chart in a bit. I'm just a holder. I haven't bought any more XRP or anything. I just hold XRP. Yeah, like $1 would, like, as closest to $1 is a good, like, does it get back to $1? Like, we're above $1 on XRP. That's a very psychological level. That's a good zone to keep marked if it ever comes back to $1, but I would probably dollar cost average accumulate between now and $1, or even if it goes a bit under $1 to like 80, 90 cents range. I don't know if it'll go back into $1. Like, it's not gonna do that right now, but maybe in some months it could if there's like a bull trap and the market has like one more drive down. But above $1, like, that's where I'd want to buy. Like, it's like if I wanted to buy XRP, I want to buy it at $1. So you have to wait for that. You have time to wait for that. Where maybe dollar cost average at some prices before it gets to $1, if it can come like down there. I just hold XRP though. Like, I have a pretty good amount of it, tokens. Like, my XRP holdings are worth over 6 figures. Almost like multiple six, like over 6 figures. Like, yeah, like, how much XRP do I have? I think I have like 106,000 coins. That's like, yeah. So my XRP holdings are over 6 figures worth. They got current market. I'm holding it. It's a long-term hold. It's above that $1. Like, $1 is an interesting price to be above. Like, it already tested $1 back in October, and now does it come back to $1? Does it accumulate? Like, market's pretty much in a standstill right now with crypto. Like, we're just like accumulating these flag patterns that could potentially, depends stock market. The stock markets too. Like, we could dump down. This could be like a bearish flag that ends up dumping down to $1. Good area to accumulate if you get that dump down. It could be a bearish flag. Crypto is very tied to the stock market right now. So one thing, like, to understand too, because once this war is settled down, like, it's gonna eliminate the crisis thinking, and crypto's when the stock market goes up, crypto's gonna go with it. Bitcoin has maybe a bear flag, or it's trying to break out of accumulation. Like, there's either a bear flag for that next extension down, or we're literally like accumulating to break out to the upside. Most traders think it's a bear flag, more like this. Kind of like 2022 bear market. So, like, majors like XRP, Bitcoin, or like, you could see Bitcoin has like a similar pattern right now that XRP has. They've been just ranging. They could go for one more breakdown. That would be like, if that one more breakdown happens, then that's where we're going to be going towards the bottom. I don't know, market right now, like, I'm just a holder in any of these coins. I'm not looking for specific trades or direction. I just prepare myself for some of the patterns. Like, this could be accumulation, but I do see like a bear flag, like, potentially to break down. So it's like I'd prepare myself for that if it happens, for like 60K or 50K range Bitcoin. Prepare for like an area. If this is a bear flag, like keep that in mind. XRP is above $1. What's gold doing? I'm gonna wrap the session up though for the night. I'm probably gonna jump on later and keep a little bit of eyes on things. Crazy buys today. I hope you guys caught it. Like called it out live for you guys on stream. Called it the signal too. Sells right now could be setting up. Like you might get like rejection here, move down. That's personally what I'd like to see. I'd like to see a bigger pullback, faster pullback to try to get in gold. Maybe like a re-entry. So I'll be watching this. Bruh, gave you guys a crazy trade today. Probably one of like literally one of the, if you go watch this morning's session 10 hours ago, that breakdown was on point. Again, probably one of the fierest breakdowns I've given. That was a crazy trade, right? Like my take profit was 1,000 pips. My final take profit was 1,000 pips. I think my first take profit was like 500. Yeah, like gold's overall bullish. Like I'm not gonna look for sells. You might get a sell set up here. I'm not gonna look for it because it was just bearish, but I think it flipped back to bullish, right? So I'm waiting for pullbacks, looking for like buy entries still. Oh, that dog, yo. If it ranges, the thing is like there's demand clearly, like it just really flipped. It could range here and try to break out still. Like gold could still just break out. Like it could just go up. It might not give the biggest pullback. That's the thing. So it might not be the easiest trade to get into. There's a lot of volatility. So I'm waiting. I'm just gonna stay patient, see if the market does a decent enough pullback tonight. That's really it for me though, guys. So I'm gonna wrap it up for tonight. I'm gonna wrap this stream up. I'll be on later. I'm gonna jump on later, see where gold's at. If it's pulling back, especially if it's like pulling back. If it is pulling back, I'll jump on later for sure. Depends where the market's at. I gotta see. If it breaks out up, it might be harder. If it just keeps going up, then it's like, not really. I don't know. I don't really see anything then. If it breaks out up, it's maybe like, yeah, I don't know. No, nothing right now. Just see if we can get this first pullback. Daily might just keep going up. Like daily's just pushing. But yeah, I'm out. I'll see everybody next stream. Make sure you guys tune in. Watch this morning's stream. If you're in the inner circle, I gave you guys the signal, the whole breakdown, the chart analysis. So you can study that. It's literally accumulation right there. But yeah, I'm out. I'll see everybody next stream. Peace, peace, peace.